Okay. Let's get moving. Make sure I'm on the right game. No mods. All my mods are off. And that looks like hard mode, but I just want to make sure. Yep, that's the hard mode save. So this save is 82% in Michigan. And we're going to use it because we're kind of past the hard part. Not the hard part, but the beginning, right? When you're trying to get to level 6 or level 8 to get tires. So we have tires, we have vehicles. We're in Island Lake. Why don't we... If you have this logging mission to do, why don't we start doing some logging? We'll start with some logging. But yeah, it's been fun doing this save with no anything, right? Just no mods. Using the old base game vehicles, what you get, not jumping to any other zones or anything to get a... Well, I guess we did that. I shouldn't say that. Part of the initial guide was to go and get the Kirvets and the Taiga, so we do have those. And those were both from the Glades. The first map in the Glades. I think it's afternoon. It looks like afternoon, which means it's going to be night soon. That's fun. I don't remember how much I unlocked of Drummond Island, but you don't need much unlocked, at least to do these logging missions to start with. I don't have a trailer, so I'm going to have to do 2 individual runs for medium logs. And yeah, I could do the trailer trick, but I don't have a crane, and I just don't like using the crane. It is what it is. So it was a sort of an interesting morning. I was concerned a little bit about starting up this recording because my wife last minute told me that she was having a cleaning lady come this morning and I was gonna have to watch the dog, and I was like, oh, that's great. I didn't have anything planned or anything, but apparently, I mean, this is not something that I ever wish upon anybody in a cold state like Wisconsin, but apparently the cleaning lady's furnace is out, so she's having a furnace person come right now. I bought myself a couple of hours, hopefully, until she's here. But we'll see what happens. Who knows? I've been kind of messing with audio. Hopefully the audio's okay. I guess we'll find out. Trying to prep for the fact that there was going to be a person upstairs making a bunch of noise and possibly a dog downstairs making a bunch of noise. I was changing like noise suppression levels on the mic and messing with gain and that kind of thing, and I think I got it to a place where I like it. And there's that stupid tree. I swear I hit that tree every time I go past here. Oh. Nope, nothing. Okay, good. Saw my phone light up thinking it was a text from somebody, and I'm like, nope, that's not it. So I decided to go with the traditional approach and use the P16 for the long logs, and it works in Michigan for the most part. Anytime you get a really big hill, it kind of sucks to get long logs up the big hill, but tires on the P16 are really good. So, and the other thing I was trying to figure out today, so like if I click off the screen, you lose game audio, and I'm in borderless, but I don't think there's an option to make it so you can actually see. Uh-oh, what's going on with this? Okay, that's correct. It's telling me I need to change the current video resolution because I am running a 3440 by 1440 monitor, which is not supported. But that's not true because I send videos to YouTube all the time on 1340 by 40, whatever. That's my actual recording size. Yeah, it's fine. I'm looking at this. This is the problem I was talking about. I'm clicked off the Snowrunner screen, so you don't hear any of the game audio. You just hear me. Yeah, I don't know. I think that looks just fine. We're gonna go with it. You can error all you want, sir. We gotta just go over here and get logs. So yeah, we'll have to do this twice, and then we'll have to do medium logs twice. Did I unlock this whole zone? Not, yeah, sort of. I didn't do anything out here. I didn't do that bridge. We have a lot of stuff to do out here yet. A couple things to do in Island Lake as well. Quite a few contracts to do out here. Can I knock this tree over? Pretty sure I can. Yeah. There's a stump there. There's a stump there. Whoops. All right. Excuse me. Yeah, we haven't done we're not doing too bad on money anymore. There was a time there where hard mode was looking a little rough just because it was getting super low on everything. And that's that weird period when you hit like in the level 10 range, I would say. Like 8 to 10 when you start buying tires for everything. And you're not buying vehicles. See here, that's P16 problems right there. Go up a hill. I should have just been pressing my left bumper. But yeah, you get to that point in hard mode where you're just out of money constantly. And I think we're finally past that. I don't really plan on buying too many vehicles. I think we're just going to use whatever we get. We will have to be careful about fuel, because none of our vehicles really carry any extra fuel. We do have a couple of mobile fuel vehicles though, not on this map currently. there's a lot of fuel on this map yet. We haven't went and gotten most of it. This hill gonna give me grief? Probably. Okay, we gotta go this way, I believe. Let me just get rid of this weird window. Yes. So yeah, hopefully everything sounds good. It's been a never-ending ever since I reset everything up to do the live stream. Oh, come on. There's a small twig in the road. Ever since I reset everything up to switch my Streamlabs from going to Twitch to going to YouTube, it like reset everything. It's been constant little adjustments and that kind of thing to improve the audio quality, just because I wanted to make it a little better. But yeah, now it's microphone. I'm trying to get rid of the clicking from my remote. A lot of it is my gain was probably a little too high, so I turned the gain down just a touch. Change volume settings up. Hopefully everything sounds good. Probably stop at the big fuel trailer and get fuel there. No, don't stop. Don't stop, P16. Yeah, so I'll have to keep an eye on the time. In like a little under a couple hours, I should know if the cleaning lady is coming or not. Every once in a while, my wife likes to take a break from it, and me too. we both do cleaning, but she has a friend that does a cleaning service, and we hire her once every couple of months to like go around and do stuff that we just don't want to do, like getting in corners and stuff. And okay, yeah, this way. I'm gonna switch to that screen. What's this guy doing? Yeah, okay. As I click around different windows and that kind of thing that I have open, it shuts the audio off, and I figured I was going to be doing that a lot today. When I'm doing my normal recordings, I usually don't have to mess with that stuff too much, but there's just not a way to do it on like you can run borderless windowed, which is what I usually run, and that in theory should allow audio to continue playing on that tab, but it does not. Yeah, we got our white Western Star set up there for medium logs. I was using the GMC originally, and that thing gets extra tippy. So I decided I would switch it out to the white Western Star. We are probably going to want to take that back to the garage at some point and reconfigure it for not medium logs, but that'll be after we're done doing all the logging. Okay, one more long log. And I think we're actually done with long logs. I think we can just delete this trailer. We'll double check. So I did all the stuff in Black River and the dam. There was like a couple of loads that go like to the quarry and I believe the drilling site, and then there's that one that goes all the way out to Norton's house. And we did all of those. Those are the ones that are sort of a pain. Those are the ones that, when I say that I didn't originally like logging, those are the ones that I think really like were unpleasant to do, because you're traveling across 2, sometimes 3 entire map lengths to get long logs. Take them through a pretty relatively annoying path. And you're using this, either this P16 or like the Kodiak or something, right? You know, you're using something that's underpowered usually. And it's just a really long trip boat, because you got to take it both ways too, right? You can't, hard mode, you can't really just delete the trailer, recover back to the garage, and then buy another trailer, right? You know, you don't have the money or the, you know, ability to just keep doing that over and over. So yeah, it'll be interesting. Well, I want to change. I see one more thing I want to change. Change that. Did that fix that? It didn't fix that. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, let me do one more thing. Fix one more thing. This darn, I gotta tell you, man, this Windows update that like turns everything into efficiency mode is extra annoying. Stop it, Windows. If I want to be efficient, I'll turn the setting on. Don't force it on me. Okay, is that everything? Yeah, that's just gonna be the way it is. Okay. That works. Yep, good enough. Okay. Let's get another set of long logs. Yeah, and then I got to take a look and see what there is to do. I don't know if I want to do the medium logs right away. We have a couple of vehicles to pick up. I have the Fleet Stars out here somewhere as well. That's essentially my crane vehicle. We do need to... What do I have out here that's long? Oh, I have the Taiga out here. I was trying to remember what I had set up for low saddle. And that is currently the Taiga, because it's just not that. It's good at carrying 2 pieces of cargo, but it doesn't have a crane. So... let me just set it up as a low saddle carrier truck. And then the Fleet Star will have to chase it and load it if I don't feel like paying loading fees. But yeah, we're going to need that in Drummond Island for those couple of big containers. Stuff from the ship. I think I might, I have the wind steer out here as well. I think I might use the wind steer for like we'll use the Taiga to get it from the hard area to like sort of that central part of Drummond Island, and then I might switch it to the wind steer and drive it the rest of the way. And we'll just have the Fleet Star in the middle, be the crane vehicle. We do have that big crane still too. There's the crane that came with the Taiga that we got in, it's the, large vehicle crane that came with the Taiga that came from the Glades. Okay, one more long logs and then I think we're done with long logs. Excuse me. Had a little tickle in my throat this morning and hope I'm not getting sick again. Had the flu like right, when was that? Beginning in December. And it was an annoying one too. One of those that lingered for way too long. All right, one more long log. Can't believe I didn't hit that stump again. I definitely drove where it was. Maybe I drove over it. Which way is my way out of here? Up further. So yeah, we'll go for at least a couple hours. I don't, depending on if I have to deal with dog. He's down here right now. He's just sleeping. He's hanging out with me right now. But if the cleaning lady comes, he's just like, he's a very reactive dog. It is a challenge to deal with a reactive dog. So if you ever are doing, looking for a dog, looking at shelters, that kind of thing. Oh, I went the wrong way. We'll see how this thing does through this muddy pit. P16 tires, man. They're overpowered. I'm experiencing the P16 issue. You just can't, if you lose traction, you kind of have to turn the wheels straight to get it moving again, but other than that, like, it just goes. Very good. All right. And then after this, we'll take a look. I'm pretty sure this is the last set of long logs I need for the rest of Michigan. Means I can delete this trailer and use this truck to like haul things. Nope, nope, don't stop. Keep going. Yeah, and as for the if we're talking about other game news, we're now playing hard mode. So talking about the current state of New Game Plus, this, as of this recording, I think I'm like 3 or 4 episodes ahead of current time. Obviously, I usually do recording ahead of time. Some of them are edited, some of them are not. But I can tell you that we are 92%, or no, I'm sorry, 96% done with Alaska. So we are maybe another couple of weeks of Alaska. I think I'm like recorded all of this coming week, and I think Monday of the following week already. That's the current list of pre-recorded recordings. So yeah, we're close. Alaska's going to be done in probably a couple of weeks, is what my guess is. We have some of the really big missions to do yet. I did the one, what was it called? Cargo Apocalypse, I think, was the first one with the large pipes. And I recorded it the same day that Friday put out his video for Cargo Apocalypse, and I was like, this is deja vu, man. I feel the same. I just did this. And like, it was such a great moments think alike moment, or great minds think alike. Sorry, because we did the exact same thing. We had one on a trailer and one kind of crooked on the back of a 3-slot bed, and I was like, this is exactly what I did. I just went a different path. I took the pipes from Michigan or Northport instead of, I think he was in White Valley where he was getting his large pipes from. Yep, doggo's napping, which means he's not borking. Yeah, if I would give anybody any advice, if you're looking for a dog and they tell you that the dog is a little bit reactive, just find another dog. I love my dog. I really do. He's my boy, but it drives me insane when you just can't get him. You cannot get him to stop barking at stuff. He's just so spazzy when it comes to stuff like that, and it's very frustrating. Had him for almost 10 years. He's an old dog. And when we get another dog, when he's gone, because we can't have another dog right now because he'll bite them and bark at them constantly. But if he goes and we get another dog, that dog is not going to be a reactive dog. And you never know. You could always get a dog that is reactive, but I am, I mean, we knew right away. Like, it took him an hour to warm up to us just for him to come by me, because he was just so afraid. And I will never do that again, ever. Okay, let's just shut this engine off for a second. Take a look at the map. So we have harbor delivery, which is the drilling equipment one. We could do that one. I gotta go grab drilling equipment from there. Oh, that goes all the way to the port. I cannot do that one yet, because I don't have the bridge open. And then that happens after harbor delivery. Okay. And what do we got here? Materials order. Oh, we got to do that one yet. Poo. We don't have a lot of vehicles out there, and I need to do that before I can do other stuff. Uh, hmm. Out with the old. Okay, I can't do any of that stuff until I do out with the old. And we have okay, so yeah, medium logs and medium logs. So yeah, we can delete this trailer. Okay, so goodbye, $14,000. The annoying part about hard mode, you don't get any money back, and you still have to buy them every map because you got to do long logs always. Let's get this guy out of the way. All right, so what do we have to do? I don't necessarily want to do all logging. We have this guy. I think, oh, yeah, the P16s, or the fleet stars up here by that. This is where we got to get logs from anyhow. I almost feel like I should go get one thing of medium logs, and then I could drag that back, and then use the fleet star to go get this thing instead. That seems more efficient to me. Why don't we hop in this? Just move it out of the way. This thing's beat to crap. I've rolled this thing so many times. Such a good vehicle, but it suffers a lot from being bouncy. Let's get you out of the way. I believe this is the way I need to go to get to that truck. Yes. All right, we're just gonna park you here. And then let's hop in the White Western Star. We'll drag that Chevy back with this, hopefully, and a set of long logs. Did I not shut off the P16? It sounds like it's running. Yep, I did not. I'm hearing engine noise. I'm like, wait a minute. There is something. All right, where do I need to go? I need to... Ooh, can I get through that way? I think we can get through that way with no logs. I guess this way is really muddy too, so it doesn't really matter. Either way is going to suck. And that truck's in the way again. Well, let's get this thing out of the way more. Okay. Try that again. Yeah, we'll see how this does. Hopefully this thing can do a set of medium logs and winch a Chevy along with it. But I am really enjoying the difficulty level of hard mode with not using mods. Like I purposely, I was saying maybe I was going to use that trailer mod, but I was like, you know what? Nope. We have to make 2 trips for medium logs. We have to make 2 trips for medium logs. And it sort of would have been cheating in a way, because I could have bought a trailer for, you know, $4,800 instead of $14,000 for long logs. So it would have been saving a lot, 10,000 almost. It's just not that one. Utilize our diff lock trick. Yeah, I've been practicing that a lot with these vehicles too. Just using diff lock to get us through mud instead of 'cause it's more fuel efficient than running all-wheel drive. Kind of keeps you in that, you know, normal range of fuel consumption, and as soon as you put all-wheel drive on, see, it jumps up. So you just only turn on all-wheel drive when you need it, and if you see the warning that you're on dry pavement and gonna blow up your diff lock, then you just shut it off. I think the fuel consumption is slightly less with the diff. Let's try it with not really. It's pretty close. Diff lock doesn't really increase much. I turn it back on. Yeah, it didn't really change. So as long as you're not gonna, yeah, as long as you're not seeing that. And you can usually flip it on again right away. Like if you still feel like you're slipping. Alright, we're getting back into morning. Actually see what's going on when I'm yoinking this vehicle out of here. Yeah, let's 2-for-1 this. Get a set of medium logs. Grab this Chevy. And that path was not bad at all, so we'll take that same path back. Oops. Question is, does this thing have fuel in it? I don't necessarily want to borrow it fuel just to drive it, but out of fuel. Ooh. I'm in the deep stuff. Okay, let's get us out of here first. Could have been a bad idea to do this before I loaded it, but nope. Missed. I was hoping I'd catch it on the way out. There we go. Get it out of there, and then we should be able to start pulling it with. Yeah, I was testing a couple of things early. There's a couple of things I wasn't sure were going to work, and they did work, so that's good. I didn't have to do a bunch of like tweaking of settings. Yeah, I think it got everything where I want it. Yeah, we'll see what times work good for people, but I think we'll do this. I don't know. I still want to play this hard mode save. I just don't want to play it off. If we are going to do it live, I would prefer to do it maybe once a week, maybe a couple of times a week. The hardest challenge with it is obviously fitting it in time-wise. I mean, I still have a regular job, and wife needs me to help out around the house and that kind of thing, so I gotta figure out a good time to do it. I do play a lot of video games, not gonna lie. I do like my video games. But it's also a really good time to be doing it just because other games are sort of slowing down, is what I was gonna say before I almost tipped over. and I really have a lot of fun playing Snowrunner, so I would rather just play it. It's kind of why I'm so ahead right now in the new game plus, because I'm like, I don't really want to stop, but yeah, I'm recorded like over a week ahead, and that's okay. Guarantees you videos. Yeah, as of this moment in time, you would have just seen the episode where I lost it. I absolutely lost it on that stupid contest. The F-bombs came out. I was like, I should probably bleep this out. I'm not like monetized or anything with YouTube, but I don't want to go back and do it. Yeah. Yeah, this thing has got to go just past the sawmill, if I remember. So this works out. We'll take this thing over here and drag it over to wherever it needs to go. Maybe we'll use the P16 to drag it just to get it out of the way. I don't know what we're going to use the P16 for anymore now that logging is done. It can't really do much of anything else. I guess it can be my high saddle truck. I have to take it back to the garage to do that, but I do have at least one high saddle trailer to move yet. I think that's, yeah, I think it's just the one. I mean, I could always use like the GMC to do it too. Could just use the GMC. That's a good high saddle truck. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I think the GMC is still in the garage at Smithville Dam. I didn't bring it along. Okay, here we go. And where does this thing go? This thing goes, yep, over there. Perfect. All right, let's just release this. Just gonna park this guy again. Leave him out of the way. Can I reach? I can reach. Yeah, either way, this thing's got to go back and have that. I guess I can tow trailers with the long log attachment on it, but we'll just use this guy. Drag this over. Yeah, there's the Taiga, and it's got its long trailer on it. And then we also have the wind steer hanging out. I haven't changed the color of anything. The only thing I did is I put stickers on the Chevy, but oh, that's right. This thing has got to be drugged into the mud. Well, let's see if the P16 can get out of there. We don't really, I guess we do have a big tree right there. Come on. Get in that box. There we go. Hey, level 17. Come on, you can do it. I have faith in the P16 tires. The overpowered OHDs. Yeah, we'll just go park it by this fuel trailer here. Just drug this thing down the hill, you know. I was playing before. Alright. Refuel you. Remember to shut it off. Okay, let's grab the Fleet Star. Hey, we get to crane another Scout 600 or Scout 800. Yay. Yay. Maybe you'll get more F-bombs. Live. Live where I can't edit it. Do I have fuel out here somewhere? I have a fuel. Didn't I have a little fuel carrier somewhere? This could be interesting. I don't think I have any fuel out here. Oh, did I just pass it? Yeah, I did. Let's just top off. I think we should probably make sure this thing is all the way full. Okay. Refuel. Yeah, and then we can there's that one I guess we could just drag this Scout. I don't have to actually like winch it into the, or whatever, crane it into the bed. We'll just drag it. I don't care if I destroy this thing. Maybe we'll try once to get it in the bed, and if it just fights me, it's just gonna get dropped on the ground and drugged no matter what condition it is. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. And then I think there's one more task out here to grab like a cargo container, which we can do that as well. And we have to take it up to that spot that's sort of in the southwest corner of the map. Yeah, so we should be getting, there's no actual official word yet, but I feel like any day we should be getting word, hopefully, on when Season 12 is coming. And I was thinking about it, since Season 12 is not, doesn't appear to be terribly difficult, but it is a 4-map area. I was thinking of maybe skipping Alaska, skipping Tamir, and taking this hard mode save directly to Season 12. with its very base game vehicles and underpowered engines, and go get the Fem, go get the new truck, get another Scout. We'll have a second Scout. I sold the Scout 800, which is what everybody should do because it's terrible. It's really not. It's just, I'm just too reckless of a driver to use it. You have to just live in low, like not even low plus. You just have to drive that thing around in low. Just go really slow everywhere that you go, and then it's fine. I thought about using it. I honestly considered buying it back and just using it, sucking it up, but nope. The other thing that Season 12 brings, which is just sort of an interesting fact, so they're making the JAT tire pack function on all trucks instead of having it be unlocked with tire level. So like right now, the Scouts, for example, you can buy the JAT tires immediately. However, regular vehicles, like this, for example, this truck right here, you could not buy the JAT tires until you reach level 8 and unlock off-road tires. But they're changing that in Season 12, apparently. And so starting hard mode will still be difficult because you are still locked by money. However, I would say your best investment to start the game would be to buy JAT off-road tires for this truck. That's what I'm using currently. And it makes it capable, right? And it makes the early game so much easier when you don't have highway tires on this truck. So if you're going to start a new hard mode save, wait until Season 12. Just because that first, like, day, you know, the first 3 hours of hard mode is going to be so much easier if you have the JAT tire pack, I should say. Oh, this is not the way that it goes. Am I going the right way? I am going the right way. Goes over here. And then I have... Oh, this is where that contest is. Perfect. Except I kind of need to... What's this guy? Broken antenna. I feel like I need to get something from there, but did I... Let's see. Let's drive over here and take a look. See if there's a zone for me to pick up a cargo container, because if there is... Oh, that's not going to work, though. So I have to winch something off the ground, and then I would have to put it on top of a cargo container. Yeah, let's not do that. This thing is not very happy with overloading. I'm just going to say from experience, yeah, that zone is there. Shoot. That's okay. Yeah, the Fleet Star is... That's the difference between this save and my New Game Plus save that I'm using mods on. So like you can overload any of those mod trucks just fine, right? This thing, not happy with it. It is unhappy with overloading. Gets really tippy. I tried it with a couple of different vehicles. Really the only one that it kind of works with is I mean, the Taiga, obviously, but then you have to bring a crane vehicle along, and you have nothing to pinch it while you're driving. The Fleet Star is kind of okay with it, but it's underpowered in its current engine config, so it kind of struggles a little bit, especially when you start overloading it. But there's just not a good vehicle this early in the game to be doing overloading. You're better off just hauling a trailer with. Bring a trailer, bring a sideboard, 2-slot trailer, and put 2 things in the bed, 2 things in the trailer. Unpack all the cargo, and run it that way. You're just better off going high. Let's go in high. See if this thing can keep moving. Toss this stupid scout around a little bit. See if we can roll it. See if we can not damage our fleet star more. Come on. Little bumps in the road are treacherous. Yeah, there we go. Roll, scout, roll. Perfect. That was the goal. That's okay. We can do this. We'll do this contest. At 44 gallons of fuel, I should be okay. I should be able to make it there at least. I don't know. I'll have to take a look and see what I have for fuel out there. Yeah, because this is the one where you start the contest and it immediately drops a piece of cargo on the ground. You have to pick it up. I should have checked to see if that thing had fuel. I did not check. Where is my contest? Oh, it's back there. It's at that one. Okay, so we got to go there. We could go straight down this way, I guess, and get fuel. Or go this way and around. I believe... Where does that go? Oh, no, it goes here. Oh, okay, that works. We have fuel on the way then. We'll just go straight down, grab fuel. Perfect. Okay, let's... And we have 10 minutes to do that? Yeah, it should be fine. Alright, let's get over here. Yeah, we should have plenty of fuel to get to the fuel carriers that I have about. This one I might do more than once, just to get some experience and levels, more money. So I wouldn't mind. So that's sort of the other reason I was thinking of going to do season 12 right away. So season 12 is North Carolina, I believe it is. So it's still considered an American map, which means I can't be buying. It's like Alaska, right? You'd have to still go somewhere else to buy like this as of 6. So I'm trying to like resist buying some of the, in popular terms, the more strong vehicles like the Vorons and the, you know, I mean, I already have Taiga, but just getting additional ones like that, I don't necessarily want to be able to buy them, because you know me and buying vehicles, I always want to buy the vehicles that I'm like, oh, it's shiny, it's new, I have a bunch of money, let's buy it. So I think that's what we're gonna not do. But yeah, I think that would be kind of a neat playthrough. Just jump right to season 12 and see how season 12 is in hard mode. I have no idea how much fuel is available in season 12, but we do have the Michigan excess fuel. And see how it goes. And still only have access to American vehicles. And a Chevy Scout, you know? I guess you do get that other Scout in. Once you unlock it, I think that, I'm assuming it unlocks probably a little later. Okay, let's get turned around because I remember it popping up right behind us. And let's make a path. Just gonna go this way. Go this way, get fuel at one of these. And we can just cut right through this way. Since this bridge is open. And we'll go through this way because this is the easier way. And drop it off here. 10 minutes, go, go. Okay, you're hung up. There we go. All right. Let the timer go. We have like 9 minutes. Yeah, if I can do this with this truck, I think I might repeat it a few times. See how it goes. Hey, it's Friday. What's up, buddy? I just didn't see the thing. I'm not seeing my chat box though. Hold. Why is my chat not, is this not showing up? There should be a thing on the bottom left that's showing the chat. And it is not. Because it's being a jerk. It worked in this view. It worked in this one when I tested it. Huh. And now it's not working. Of course. Why would it work? I'm here. Let's see. Does that work? Yeah, see, I see mine. It popped up right there in the bottom left. Why is it not showing yours? That's weird. Huh. Interesting. Technical difficulties. Yeah, it showed mine. Unless that was really long ago and I just wasn't paying attention. And it did show. I don't know. I guess I'll have to look back at it. Sorry, bud. That's weird. Okay, maybe it did work and I just wasn't looking. I'm sorry about that. Now I have it up on my screen. I have an overlay that I can use as well. I just didn't have it on because I was dumb. Yeah, it's not showing. You know what? It's not showing. It's not showing my chat here. All right, let's fix that. Hold on. Let's see. Where did I get that from before? Pop out chat. Copy this. And go to this thing. Change editor. Change that. Save changes. How's that now? There we go. There we go. Now I can see chat. And I don't want it to be top chat. I want it to be live chat. Oh, man. See, you know, this is what happens when you take an old man and give him toys on the internet. I just spent 3 minutes of this contest doing that, by the way. I don't think we're getting gold. It is what it is. It is what it is. I need more coffee. I think that's what the problem is. I need more coffee. Okay, yeah, now I can see chat. It's there. Man. I am, yes. And I'm a software engineer too, for a living. I'm a code monkey. I should be able to figure these things out, right? Not really. We're not actually very good with. I am, just because I'm kind of a nerd, but you should see we've had this training all week. And yeah. It's been rough. It's been rough. Training has been like, what did there was one guy that asked something like how did you get that? And then he's like, you right click and click paste. And he's like, paste? And we're like, oh my god. This man is in charge of many things. Yeah, I'm not getting gold. I spent 2 minutes trying to fix my chat box. It's all right, worth it. For the sake of completion, it'll be complete. I only have a minute to get there. I don't think I'm going to get there. I don't think I'm going to make it there in a minute. I think it was 7. No, was it 10 minutes? Maybe it was 10 minutes. If it's 10 minutes, I'll make it. It still says gold, but we'll see what happens at 7. If it changes from gold to silver at 7 minutes, then we know. 7 minutes, I'll be like crossing the bridge. Maybe. The first bridge will be in sight. How about that? All right. Are we going to lose gold here? No. Okay, so it was 10 minutes. We should be able to make it then. Technical difficulties plus contest, still gold. Yeah, so I have a. I'll have to watch it back. I'll have to see how long I didn't notice his messages. Sorry, Friday. I'm a bad live streamer. Two minutes? Yeah, I should be able to make it in 2 minutes. 8 minutes? Yeah, it didn't flip over to silver yet. It must have been 10. I think it was 10. Oh, that's right. I'm in high. I was trying to put low on or diff lock on, and I was like, oh yeah. Ta-da. Yep, still gold. Couple extra minutes, but you know, happens. All right, so this can just hang out here. What else do we have to do yet? We have Oh yeah, we have this thing. I feel like there's a thing that I need to bring. Yeah, I got it now. I got it now. I see you. Yeah, and it popped up on the bottom left. So it was working the whole time. I just wasn't paying attention. So yeah, the chat is there. It shows on the bottom left of the screen. So I did set that up right. That's good. Technical difficulties. What's up, buddy? So yeah, I need to do one more set of medium logs. Let's do that. Let's get this stupid logging done. Swap back over to the White Western Star. I'm refusing to use the crane still. Just because cranes suck. Which way did I go? I went through this way. Where's my fuel, though? Kind of need fuel. Fuel is there. And fuel is there. Guess we could go the long way for this one and get top off fuel. Just don't want to go that way. That way is terrible. Why don't we go this way? Nice. Stop off, place a couple of football bets. Throw a couple bucks on black. Yeah, what are we at now? We're at 85%. So I don't know if you were listening before, but I'm thinking about this might line up. I'm hoping it lines up. I'm hoping we get a release date soon for season 12. But I was thinking once I finish Michigan in this save to just immediately take this save to season 12 with its very, very underpowered trucks. So this is the save. This save is the one that I did the tutorial video on. So I have the Taiga and the Kirvets. But that's the only additional vehicles I have. I don't have any other upgrades from any other places, right? I just have 2 bonus vehicles. But from what it looks like, season 12, even though it's a 4 map, so which is nice, it'll be like a nice big get lots of experience area. I have no idea how much fuel is there though. So like we'll only be taking the excess fuel from Michigan to season 12. So we might like run out of fuel. Don't know. And we'll be getting a very strong truck because that new Fem AT or whatever is in season 12. We'll still have a really sucky Scout. We'll still have just the Chevy and the one that you get from season 12. And I don't think you really get any other vehicles on. It's just those 2, unless you get like maybe a bonus, I don't know, loaf or something, who knows. It's in North Carolina though, so you probably would get an American vehicle. Get a bonus Scout 800. Ugh. But yeah, I gotta figure out when I can, because I don't necessarily want to do a whole nother series. But I would do it as, I would just continue doing lives. Spend 3 hours a week or 4 hours a week doing a couple live streams. It would help if I used my transmission and my diff lock and all-wheel drive, and I would not be stuck. Or if we should take this thing with us. We'll leave it there. I know I just don't want to use, so like I thought about using actually a loaf. But the problem with the loaf, like not upgraded, is it's really bad. It's really bad. And it's sort of the same with the Tuz. Like you have to get the upgrades for the Tuz. And you definitely have to get the upgrades for the loaf too. But like once you get the upgrades for loaf, it's actually like not bad. The thing is pretty good. Yeah, because that could have been on my little walkthrough thing to get that Tuz as well, but I looked at that and I was like, there's no point in me getting this. I don't even know. I feel like the Tuz... Is the Tuz the one that doesn't have all-wheel drive unless you get the upgrade? So like, right, if you got that and didn't have all-wheel drive, it would suck. So yeah, maybe we'll do that. I was thinking about maybe just going right to British Columbia as well. If like there's a delay, then I can go get the Kenny. But just going directly from Michigan, just skipping snow regions, even though I'm like level 17 now, so I have chain tires and whatnot. I don't necessarily have... Is it an always on? Okay, I wasn't sure. I know most of the Russian vehicles are always on, which is why they're just better in general. That's why people prefer them, especially in the early game, is they're just better. Oh, I got fuel right here. That's where I left this fuel. I knew I left it there for a reason. I didn't need to do all of that sidetracking for fuel. Yeah, let's use it. I left one of the 17 fuel trailers on this map over here. Which way am I going again? This way. This way. So yeah, hopefully we get a release date soon, because that'll make my decision of what I do, because this will take me, I don't know, at 85%. I have a lot of the big missions to do yet, which is going to take a lot of work with no mod vehicles, and I don't really have a ton of extra trailers around. Do have the wind steer though. That thing will come in handy quite a bit. Oh no, no, no. Okay. No tipping. No tipping allowed. Yeah, we'll finish this out, get a bunch of money, get a bunch of experience, maybe get another level. And I think we'll take a look at that other task. So here's that one that's left that I gotta bring that cargo container. I just don't know if it's enabled because I don't know if I did the other one first. I feel like I did because that area of the map is unlocked. I just don't remember. And then I also have pretty much all of Drummond Island to do. I did all the scouting already. And I unlocked the 2 main bridges so you can at least get across the map. But I still have that sort of annoying bridge to do. The one that goes to the port. Maybe we'll look into doing that. I gotta bring the... I have the rescue Kodiak sort of halfway up the path. I'm probably gonna bring that as the fuel truck for the region. We'll bring that sort of to the central area. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It looks like it's a pretty easy region. So like what we have plus once we get the FEM, it should be fine, you know? And like worst case scenario, I mean, I could just make more trips, right? There definitely won't be any overloading. These trucks are not good at overloading. They're actually legitimately kind of scary. The stock Fleet Star and even this truck is like probably the best one, but put a crane on this. But then the problem is if you put a crane on this and a sideboard bed, you can't tow a trailer. Okay, that one's done. So yeah, we have just this one left, which I'm not going to start yet. And this stuff left. I got to do this one yet. We do need to spend some time figuring that out. 2 concrete slabs, 2 consumables to the preacher's house, and then quarry 1 metal beams. You know what? Why don't we shut this off? I gotta see what I have left. I brought a lot of stuff out here. What do I have in the garage here? Yeah. True. I have just the GMC. What else do I have out here? Not that map. This map. I have the Kodiak and the Curvettes. Wow. And the okay, so I have both fuel trucks. The Transtar's over here, I think. Here's the Transtar. There's the Transtar. And then the Kodiak is up here somewhere. Like ready to go. Because I was gonna take this thing over to Drummond Island right away. I mean, I could do the consumables section. Metal beams to the quarry I could do with the GMC. The service hub though, where's the service hub? Service hub is... Why am I not seeing the service hub? Oh, service hub is over here. 2 concrete slabs. So I could do that with the GMC as well. Yeah, this is all stuff the GMC can do. I just need to make it have a sideboard bed. Ah, the life of hard mode when all your vehicles are crumpled up. Yeah, screw it. Let's use flatbed. I gotta put a crane on it too. I think I have a spare crane. Yes, I do. This thing actually can do overloading okay. Believe it or not. It's just rear-wheel drive until you go to Kola Peninsula. What do I want to do first? Concrete slabs come from the middle. Metal beams come from the middle. Okay, so let's go do the consumables first and we'll come back. I get rid of that fuel trailer? No, it's still here. Okay. You know what? Let's take this with us so we can do the 2 concrete slabs. Spare trailer. Then I don't have to overload it. We'll just take it with us and leave it down there. Yeah, I actually like love using the GMC. It just I used it for a couple of missions on this map all the way out to the west side by that repair place and like Norton's house. And this thing does not like that area. And it wasn't that it was getting stuck, is that it kept tipping over. Because there's just too many like undulating paths that this thing is not a fan of. Now let's just leave this right here off the road. Take my little shortcut path to the farm. This is the way that this thing can always get there. No problem. As I'm coughing, don't worry. I should probably load these to save the money. Should probably just use the crane. Loading platform. Yeah, that's true. You just kind of have to deal with it, you know? It's just how it is. I did some overloading, though, with all of them. Oop. Did I make it? Second to load. Did. Oops. Wrong way. I will say I have noticed that the JAT tires, the JAT off-road tires, like the OHD ones or whatever, OAD ones, I think is what they are, that are usable on the American trucks for the JAT pack, because they are they have a wider stance, they do add a little bit of stability, a little bit. And I have noticed it. So like I feel like it's better, but yeah, they're still just bouncy and unstable. You just have to drive careful. You just have to be slow, which I'm not very good at, but you know, it is what it is. Hey, welcome, Leo. I will say though, I still stand by the fact that even though the GMC is not all-wheel drive, it's still my favorite Michigan truck. Followed closely by the wind steer, which is funny because they're both not all-wheel drive. You don't really need all-wheel drive for most of Michigan though, as long as you take the right path. There's a lot of paths that are just like muddy, and if you just avoid them, it's fine. Yeah, that's true. And I mean, I have the JAT tires, which are also really wide on the, some people call it the flip steer because it likes to tip over, but I don't know. I run the wind steer in high because it gets too fast. It's one of those like goes too fast vehicles. As long as you keep it not going too fast, it doesn't flip. And again, you add width with those JAT tires, so I have the good wide JAT tires on there, and it's right. It's just not flippy. You know, I have the Brigadier, but I've never actually used it. Maybe that'll be what we buy. How expensive is that thing? Because I could buy a vehicle. I mean, I might at like 70,000 or something. 86,000 actually. It is going well. Hope your Sunday's good. Good chill Sunday. What time is it anyhow? Let's see. What time is clean? Oh, it could be any minute now. Let's see if my wife comes home or not. Yeah, I have it. It's one of those DLCs that I have that I just really haven't used. Kind of like the, what is the name of that scout truck? The Apache that like nobody ever uses. I have it. It's front wheel drive if you don't use all wheel drive, so it's terrible. It's like the worst scout in the game. Ooh, 1735. You are in a different time zone. I have to ask, what country? Because it's definitely not US. That's like gotta be UK maybe, if I'm guessing. Okay, all right. Cool. Welcome. I have a fuel truck on the way, I believe. Yes, I do. I don't need to stop. Yeah, I think we'll grab this trailer, grab the quarry metal beams first, and then we'll do the 2 concrete slabs and bring those back up here. And then we'll take a look in the garage and see how much the Brigadier costs, or if I even have upgrades for it. I'm assuming it uses all the same stuff too. The question is, does it allow you to have all-wheel drive right away? That means it could be better. Now you have me intrigued. So I've never used it, and it is sort of like it is a pretty vanilla truck, right? It's not something that you go out of your way to buy. You're like, oh, this thing's not that good. And I never said anything that I couldn't buy DLC trucks. Nice. I am just a computer nerd. My actual profession is associate software engineer. But it's In layman's terms, I'm a mainframe developer, i.e. Code Monkey. This thing's really low. That's right, I used a bunch of gas out of it. Okay. That's right. That TranStar is actually surprisingly good with a long trailer as well. With no diff lock or anything. It's actually not terrible. That's the only thing it's good at, though. Like if you try and use it as like a 2-slot bed with a crane or something, it's awful. I mean, you probably don't have to deal with as much, you know, terrible drivers on the road in Snowrunner, at least. There is that. No traffic, you know, there's no traffic jams. Snowrunner is a extremely relaxing game, though. I have to give it to them. They did a good job. I feel like Expeditions is going to be pretty good, too. I have positive thoughts for Expeditions. I mean, I kind of lost it in the last one too. Friday. we both had bad episodes yesterday. I was so mad. I was so freaking mad. You have no idea, man. I was like, that darn Scout 800, I tell you. Never gonna use that vehicle. That trailer's way too far away. I was gonna throw something on the trailer. What am I doing? I'm loading with cargo. Concrete slab. Let's see if I can get this over. I was trying to get this onto that trailer. We're gonna have to move this over and put it over there. I don't know. I still flipped that thing with the... I did try it with the JAT tires on it, and I still just immediately rolled it. And I was like, nope. There's a big nope here, right here. That's what's going on. I want... Oh, shoot. Where do I get metal beams from? Tell me I don't have to go... Hold. I think they're from up here. I don't want to go up there. Metal beams here? No, there's not. It's either that or Michigan. Or, not Michigan, Black River. I'm in Michigan. Yuck. Honestly, I'd rather use the loaf. The loaf looks like it's going to tip over, but it doesn't. The Scout looks like it's going to tip over, and it does. put it that way. That's the difference between the two. Loaf is like, I'm gonna tip over, and you're just like, oh god, it's gonna flip, and it's just like, nope, I caught myself. I'm upright again. But again, the problem is you have to go to Tamir to unlock all the upgrades for the Loaf, and until you get all the upgrades for the Loaf, it's not good. It's just underpowered and crappy, and you kind of want the lift for it, and it's just crappy. Do I gotta drive all the way up here and get this stupid... I mean, I can try and take the shortcut, I guess, but I don't know if this thing can make it up the shortcut, because it's the GMC. No, I used them all. I have this one that's got the two metal beams on it over here, but I'm saving that one for a task that brings two... I purposely brought it here because there's two things that go to the drilling site in one of these. This right here. So I can just bring the semi-trailer there and then unload the two metal beams. And I think I used all the other ones. Unless... I mean, there's stuff in Island Lake, probably. There might be a trailer left. I think I used all of those, too. Yeah, I did. I used all of those as well for doing, like, the unlocks here. And Smithville Dam is... Or, I'm sorry, not Smithville Dam. Black River is empty. That zone is done. I think the Loaf is the true king of Snowrunner, to be honest. That thing is like invincible, man. And it's like, you can just like put it sideways and winch like a P16 back onto its feet. The thing is insane. Oh, wife is home. That means the cleaning lady probably is coming. Which we will see. I might be ending the stream shortly. We'll see what happens. She kind of stepped on my plans. Alright, so we just have to suck it up and drive up the hill. I think that's just what we're going to have to do. We could try and sneak up here, but I don't know if it'll make it up that either. It's kind of steep. That's fine. We'll just go the long way. We'll make the long trek up the windy path. Say hello to the Kodiak. I have a flatbed trailer that's empty here as well. Oh, I left that there. I think I left that there for plans for Drummond Island as well. Let's see what she says. Yeah, why don't I go check in with her and see what the plan is? I'll be back in just a second. Let me pause this. Okay, let's... Is my game still going? It is. So she is coming shortly, so it sounds like I'm gonna cut the stream here in a bit. I'm gonna get this guy up the hill at least. But it will be easier with dog if I just like keep him company down here, because he's a spaz. And she's gonna be making a bunch of noise, so that's the plan. I'm gonna hang out. Maybe my wife will come down here and hang out, and then I can not have to like hold the dog. He'll at least want to stay by. He doesn't necessarily when she's home, he wants to be by her. Just he's definitely her dog. I get stuck with the cat. The cat is my buddy. How that works, right? So yeah, I think we'll end it here in a bit, and we'll schedule another one of these. This was fun. And I'll have less technical difficulties next time, because I'll know to turn my chat on. It just wasn't showing. It wasn't, so Streamlabs wasn't feeding it. So I had to do like a web hook to the chat. And then it started feeding it. Yeah, and then we'll finish up in the next one, whenever that is. Like I said, I'll figure out a time that works. This cleaning lady doesn't come every week, trust me. It costs too much money. Yeah, my cat is always hanging out down here. She's always in my office or laying on my bed on my pillow. It's my favorite place to find her. He's like, okay, this is my pillow now, and it's like, now I have to like wipe all the cat hair off the pillow. She's a good cat though. And it's funny too, because it was my wife's cat, and then right, we got married and lived together, and right, she's like, I don't like you anymore. I like this guy. This is now my friend. So it was, like I said, same thing happened with my dog. I had my dog. We got married, lived together. Dog was like, oh, yep, I'm definitely yours now. Because she's the one that takes him on walks, and I go every once in a while, but she tries to take him a lot more than I do, and she gives him all sorts of treats. She gives him food. That's it. She baits him. So she stole my cat, or she stole my dog, so I stole her cat. Yeah, maybe next weekend we'll do the same thing. Because she's usually out and about and doing stuff Sunday morning, so it kind of works out. That's what I was planning on, but then, like I said, she scheduled a cleaning lady to come at 8 this morning, and it's like, like, not like I didn't have anything to do, you know. And then, right, the whole, I guess apparently her furnace went out or something, so she had the cleaning lady's furnace like blew up or something, so she had some furnace person coming out to look at it, and she couldn't come until now, you know. So yeah, we'll see what happens. And she's here, whenever she's here for like 3 hours. It's just one person. She like cleans the whole house. It's like a lazy thing. We both do cleaning in the house, but sometimes we just don't want to. So like every few months I let my wife just hire this cleaning lady because she does a good job, and it only costs a couple $100. It's not outrageous or anything. But I mean, if she wanted to do it like every 2 weeks or something, I'd be like, it's too much money. So at least, like I said, at least it worked out. I got to stream for a couple of hours at least. I was kind of shooting for maybe like 3, but we'll get up to the hill and we'll cut it off. Wife's coming downstairs. We're gonna hang out, probably watch a movie or something, and then deal with the dog being an idiot. Get my man cave invaded, you know, it's just how it works. That's a marriage thing for you fellas out there. There's her space, and then the space that she allows me to use. That's the 2 different spaces in a home. And sometimes I have to share it. All right, so let's grab some metal beams from up here. And then, yeah, we'll just leave it here. I think I'm going to pause progress on hard mode. Unless we get, like, immediate news. If we do get some news on Season 12, I might try and push the rest of this just to get it done. Right, exactly. It's the space she allows us to use in her presence. Right. That's exactly it. Why don't you do this in your office? Oh, I'm going to use your office to do this. What? Wait, where am I supposed to go? Go upstairs. That's your space. Yep. I hear Bork o'clock. That means the cleaning lady's here. All right. I need to, we're going to tip this over. And that sounds like a good place to end it here. We'll see you guys again soon.